Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Mr. J02, and I'm bringing you a video today in light of the whole new COD 4 Remastered coming out. So today's video is going to be a top 10 Call of Duty 4 maps. This will be the first video in my top 10 series, so let's get right into it. So number 10 is going to be Crossfire. So a lot of people really like this map, but when I played it, it was just alright. I mean, it played cool with like the whole street. It's just a street and then a bunch of buildings on the side. And it was cool snipers, but other than that, it just played alright for me. So number 9 is gonna be Block. So this is a really cool map for me because it had awesome linear gameplay with the two buildings on each side, and you kind of played from that. Kind of shot from building to building, or you would see one team's in one building, one team's in the other, and you would kind of like breach and clear into each building. And of course you got the stuff outside of it, but it played really unique with just the two buildings that are like the center points of the map. Number 8 is going to be Showdown. For me, this was like the 1v1 map. I kind of feel like Showdown was the 1v1 map. A lot of people would challenge each other to this, and I think there was I'm pretty sure there was a 1v1 or a 1v1 or 2v2 game type in COD 4 at one point for just Showdown, but I might be wrong for that. Number 7 is gonna be Ambush. So Ambush, it played out very well, just like every other COD 4 map. I mean, there really isn't a COD 4 map that didn't play out good, but Ambush played out very nice. It's kind of like a block with one team's on one side of the map, other teams on the other, and you kind of push each other's like bases. It played out nice. So number 6 is gonna be Strike. This map, I had a lot of good games on it. I mean, it's not up there with other people's lists, but for me, it played out nice for me. Like, my playstyle, I guess, meshed very well with this map. So number 5, we are gonna have Backlot. Backlot, for me, it's kind of like a maze. When I picture it from a top-down view, it's like a maze. Like, the whole map's just a square, and there's not really, like, there is a mid, but there's so many ways to get around it, in it, out of it. The whole map's just kind of like a maze, and it does play out nice. I'm not that good at it. It's definitely one of my weaker maps, and when I played it at COD XP, wow, I was not doing the hottest. I mean, it still did good, but I just didn't have as much fun with that map as I did with the others that I played. Number 4, we're gonna have Bog. Bog is just an amazing map. I mean, it's unique. It's kind of like a Ambush where you got one side of the map a team controls, the other side another team controls. I mean, every map in Call of Duty is kind of like that, but the maps like Ambush and Bog are just heavily like that. Mostly got, I mean, you're usually 90% of the time got at least one sniper on each team. They'll be going at it with their snipers across this whole just swampy area in the middle. So it's definitely a heavy AR and sniper map, which, if you know me, you know I love those types of maps because I love using ARs. So for number 3, we got Vacant. Vacant was a very hectic map. It wasn't the smallest. It's nothing like Shipment. Shipment's definitely the smallest. But this map just felt small because you got the whole like inside of the building where it's all mazy, and got the long corridors that people are just running around, blasting each other with nades and SMGs. And then you got kind of the outsides of the map, which, yeah, they do play well. They don't play as well as the whole, like, mazy, middle, long corridor section of the map. But this map, for me, it just played well every time I play it. For number 2, we got Overgrown. So, this was definitely a close call between number 2 and number 1. It's probably the map people think of when they think of COD 4 for a reason. I mean, this map, it played very well for ARs and snipers. There's the whole area of the map where the tall grass, hay bales, and the barn is. That section of the map was just awesome for snipers. There's so many like spots you could hide behind, so many head glitches. I mean, if you have a sniper in that area of the map, it's so stressful because you know somebody's there. and you just gotta counter snipe them. And then you got the other side of the map, which is it's kind of like a little village. I mean, you got like buildings, and you kind of go from building to building, which plays out nice. When I played this map at COD XP, it was probably the most fun I had. I mean, I didn't do the best. I still did good. Didn't do the best though. I still had the most fun because I feel like every Overgrown match is just fun. It's just a very, very well made map. So number one, it's pretty obvious. We got Crash. So this map it's just classic COD 4. It's medium sized, which are always the best maps in my opinion. It's got just one area of the map with that like 3-story building. That's kind of, I would say, the center point of the map. I mean, you always expect somebody to be up there, and if you control that, it's kind of game over for the other team, because you get snipers on the top, you get ARs on the second story, and you get ARs or SMGs on the first story. I mean, you could see every important area of the map in that building. So this map, I did amazing my first time playing at COD XP. I think I went like 43 and 12, something like that. Like, I just blew the other team out of the water. And yeah, that was actually the first map I played in COD 4 Remastered. I just hopped on, haven't played COD 4 in years. I got like 2 or 3 choppers. That was a great way to start off my first match in COD 4 Remastered. That's why I'm really hyped for this. So Crash definitely deserves the #1 spot for a reason. So we got 2 honorable mentions today. The first one is going to be Wet Work. So let's say about 50% of people have this on their top 10, and the only reason it isn't on there for me is because this map is just like a line. It's on a boat, so you should know what to expect when you hear it's just on a boat. People just toss nades over. It's like a super nade spammy map, and it does play out nice. It's the only map that's in the at night. Well, I guess Bog is, but this one's like pitch black at night. It's a lot darker than Bog is. And the second honorable mention for me, Chinatown. So Chinatown for me played out just amazing every time I played it. It's by far the best DLC map for COD 4. So this map centered more around like the buildings. I mean, I haven't played this map in so long. I just know from the memories I have that I would just go building to building, just clearing out buildings, checking the streets. I mean, that's all you have to do good at this map. You could pretty much run whatever weapon you want. You do well. And this map just played very nice, and I really want to see them bring it back in COD 4 Remastered. So thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you agree or disagree with anything on this list, and leave a like if you enjoyed. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.